And a good Friday night. Welcome to Fargo South, another edition of high school football on YourLiveEvent.com. But a big crosstown matchup, a big EDC matchup, and a big 11A matchup as the Fargo South Bruins host the Fargo North Spartans. Thanks for joining us on the pregame show. I'm Joel Morgan, Joey Hughes on the camera for tonight's matchup. The South Bruins come into this game 3-1 overall on the season, while Fargo North undefeated at 4-0. Out of the gate for Fargo North, wins against Horace, Grand Forks Central, Wahpeton, and then a win on the road last week against St. Mary's, 38-28. Turnovers were the difference maker in that matchup against that tough St. Mary's team. Well, Fargo South had a bounce-back win last week on the road, traveling to Devil's Lake. Got a 28-0 win, shutting out the Firebirds after getting shut out the week before in a game against Shanley, 49-0. Turnovers and special teams was the difference maker in that game against Shanley. There was multiple punts returned for touchdowns. There was fumbles lost that resulted in points coming from the end zone. So Fargo South really needed that game last week and that victory against Devils Lake to help kind of get that confidence back and things ready to go. This is our pregame show. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more. We'll tell you more about high school football here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Welcome back to our pregame show. It is high school football on YourLiveEvent.com. Fargo South hosting Fargo North. A look at standings in the EDC. Fargo North undefeated in the East, undefeated overall at 4-0. The Spartans also boasting the most points in the East, while surrendering the second most, just 47 on the season, to Valley City's 20. And it's Grand Forks Red River 2-0, 4-1 overall. Fargo South 2-0 in the East, 3-1 overall. After that, Valley City, Wahpeton, Devils Lake, Grand Forks Central, and West Fargo Horace. Overall, we have three undefeated teams right now in 11A football. Jamestown, the defending champions, they are 4-0 on the year. Valley City is 4-0. And again, the Fargo North Spartans 4-0 on the season. This is our pregame show. We'll step aside. We'll hear from both head coaches when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2111 819 or planterdoc.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We're on our pregame show, Fargo North, Fargo South, here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Adam Roland, head coach of the Spartans, with us. Coach, I know you guys working your way for another week of football, and outside it's starting to feel like you would expect football this time of year.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, not to go out and be sweating all the time when you're out at practice, and a little windy, at this time of year. It seems like that wind kicks up a little bit too, but I'll take the temperatures right now for sure.
You guys, last game, St. Mary's, you guys get a big win, 38-28. Tie game at the half. Looks like the third quarter is where you guys really kind of kicked it into high gear and took over that game. What adjustments did you make to have that big third quarter?
Well, I think the big one for us was really just kind of settling in, and we had missed an opportunity to score right before half. We were down on the 5 and had a fumble. We weren't able to get in. That would have put it 21-14, obviously. But when we just challenged them at half is just elevate your game a little bit, So adjustment wise, we felt good doing what we were doing offensively. So we just made a couple quick adjustments up front. Talked to the receivers about a couple things, and really talked to the backs about trust your reads and run hard. And then it helps out, obviously when we got 3 picks in the second half and we're able to get points off all of them. I mean, that was really the difference in the game there. So, when it came to adjustment wise, from a coaching perspective, it was really more just clarifications and really, confirming with the guys that, hey, we got stuff in place, fellas. Let's just get it done.
St. Mary's, always a tough team every year, even if they're not winning state, which happens a lot. But confidence-wise, how big is it to get a win against a program like that and to stay undefeated and to keep rolling?
Well, what's interesting about that is, coaches, most of us are from North Dakota and understand the history of Bismarck St. Mary's, so we gave them a ton of respect, and we're talking to the players about the history of the program and tradition, and it's they're nice new facilities, and I have a ton of respect for Bismarck St. Mary's and what they've been able to do. But when it comes to players, it's interesting nowadays, they don't look at that stuff as much, and especially with kind of this team, is they're going to respect their opponents. These guys are really they're kind of mature above their years a little bit in that sense, where they understand the gravity of certain games. They understood that those guys had been, in the state championship last year and have that tradition. But these guys are really kind of taking it as that one game at a time mentality and kind of who's next, type mentality. Not in a overconfident way, but just in a, hey, this is the season. Let's roll through the schedule, and whoever's on that schedule, let's play them. So just like this week, they have a ton of understanding, again, South's tradition, South's program, the fact that it's going to be most likely a dogfight, like last week was, and, but they have that mentality of, let's just go out and play our game.
We're at the halfway point, or just about the halfway point here of the season. What have you liked so far this year, and what are some areas that you really feel your team's going to need to improve on?
Well, their preparation has been very good. They're responding to challenges that we're giving them of, elevating their practice play every week. Challenge yourself to something new, continue to do things well. What do we need to work on? So these guys are accepting that coaching. So the way that they're preparing has been good. Just the team camaraderie has been great. When it comes to improvement, it really what I say is just continue to improve every week. In terms of coaching and things like that. We always tell them, guys, we're going to put you in scenarios that we think are best for you and best for the team. And they've been really good at accepting that and just going, all right, here's the game plan. Here's what we're going to roll with. So we have a nice, what I consider kind of a calm, cool, focused practices. So they're fairly relaxed, not goofing around, relaxed, but they're just going and doing what is necessary to get things done. They're asking questions. They're wanting to improve and make sure they're doing things correctly because they understand that that's what they have to do to win.
Just looking at your numbers, and this will be my first chance to see you guys play this season, but looking at things on the offensive side of the ball is you have a one back and a one receiver and a prime target, but it seems like you guys are able to get a real balanced offense. A lot of guys are getting in the mix, and you talk about these guys knowing their roles, accepting their roles, wanting to win, and how well has it lend itself to those situations of balancing your offense out and getting guys in?
Well, we have a bunch of guys that we trust. And in certain years you maybe have maybe you have one guy, maybe you have two guys, but we have a handful of guys, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys that we trust to do the right thing, that we can get the ball to. Obviously we have a couple real big playmakers, guys that anytime they get the ball in their hands can do something with, but we got other guys that have made some huge plays this year. So from the standpoint of calling plays offensively or scheming offensively and then calling plays and maybe taking some chances and things like that, it gives us a little more boost and confidence to be able to do that if those guys are on their game.
Fargo South Bruins, a team, they coming off a win last week. What have you seen out of the Bruins so far in preparation, and what are keys for getting this win?
Well, the first thing that when you look at them year in and year out is and again, this is just universal for them, is they play super hard. They fly to the ball. They're super aggressive. They really get after it on the football field, and our it will be probably the most aggressive team we've seen so far, both offensively and defensively. They have playmakers that can make plays. They have a pretty stout defense. I think that their defense is something that when it comes to the games we played this year, will be one of the best that we've seen, and might be one of the best that we will see throughout the regular season here. So, we got our hands full there, and we got some work to do in order to move the ball in that D. So they're going to come out hard. They're going to come out ready to play.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us here on the pregame show, and good luck.
Sounds good. Thank you.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Back on our pregame show, Fargo South hosting Fargo North tonight in a big football matchup. Tyler Kozel, head coach of the Bruins, with us. Coach, we're getting that later into the season, and it's feeling like it's later in the season in North Dakota. How has that been affecting practice?
Oh yeah, that's one thing. Kind of having some conversation with my kids, and they're like, "Shoot, we're already halfway through the regular season essentially after this game." So it's going by quick, and you can see the weather changing a little bit. Last week we played in a little rain game, so we got some elements added in. We know just being in North Dakota, that's going to be something that will be an effect throughout the year. And game on Friday night, we'll see what we have for weather at kickoff time.
You talk about that trip to Devil's Lake. It's one of the longest trips you always get on the schedule. You guys had a tough loss against Shanley. You bounce back, take that long trip to Devil's Lake, get a shutout win. What did that mean for you guys in kind of turning things around or maybe reboosting that confidence?
Yeah, it was big. We had to bounce back from the Shanley game. We kind of had a stretch of about 5 minutes that just did not go our way. A couple of punt returns for a touchdown, gave up a strip sack fumble for a touchdown. So it wasn't necessarily that we played terrible during the game. It's just we had to get, like you said, our kids' confidence back a little bit. And it was a fun game for the kids getting to play in some elements. And we had to respond from adversity. That's the biggest thing about football. We had to go out and execute. And our kids did a very nice job of that last week. And obviously pitching the shutouts, we take a lot of pride in doing that with our defense. So it was a good week for us to bounce back.
You mentioned halfway point of the season after tonight. What have you liked so far? What has been working really well? And what are some areas that you really feel like you need to start shoring up as the schedule starts getting shorter and shorter?
Yeah, that's the thing. We want to get better each and every week. And I feel like we've done that. Which is going to be needed as the season goes on. Yeah, we had one blemish on the record, but that opened a lot for us to see what we do well and what we need to work on. So defensively, we've been playing really well all season long. Shanley scored a couple points on us, and Williston scored. Other than that, we didn't give any points up against Central and Devil's Lake. So that's the strong suit. And offensively, finding more of our identity. We lost one of our best players, running back in Dorian. Trying to have other guys step up to fill his shoes has been what the last few weeks have been about. But we feel comfortable and have some guys that are ready for the opportunity to go out and play. And we still have a few that are waiting in the weeds that are new to the game of football or just need more reps, and they're going to be big pieces to the machine going forward for the rest of the season.
Anytime North plays South, it's a big rival matchup. A lot of going on around this game tonight. Obviously, it could be a bit of a distraction. On top of that, I know you're not thinking too far ahead, but Davies coming up next week, another in-town rival, another very tough program that you'll play. I know your juniors in particular talked about being so focused on coming into this season. What has been like minimizing distractions and staying focused on the game at hand?
That's the big thing. We've been stressing it even in the last year when we had to play a lot of these kids as sophomores. So they took their lumps at times, and they've gotten better and better. And everything's a day-to-day thing, a week-to-week thing for our team. Our goal is to go 1-0 each week. We have the 24-hour rule. Win or loss, we got to move forward to the next opponent. There's a lot of good football teams that we have on our schedule, and they do a bunch of different things very successfully. So we have to kind of match what they do. So with our kids, it's just, they know this week's a big game, but we got to focus on what we can do and what we can take away from the opposing team to be successful. So distractions have not really been too big of an issue right now. We've had a great week of practice, so they're excited, ready to go on to play.
Fargo North, they've been playing really well this season. They just continue to build off last year's success. What are some things that you need to key on tonight, and what are the keys to walking away with a win?
Yeah, Fargo North's they got a good group over there. They have a very good football team. Like I said, we're pretty similar, where we've had a lot of our young guys. They rely on their junior class too, and so there's some good athletes that we got to take care of. They're explosive on offense. Quarterback does a good job getting the ball out to his athletes. Obviously, Peter Fargo, he's a load. They like to run the football, and we got to be able to match that physicality and make plays on them. And defensively, they fly around and make plays. They're a very good team on both sides of the football. So we have to limit our mistakes, and we got to execute our game plan. So I know it's pretty cliche to say, but they're a good team, and possessions are going to be at a premium tonight. Whoever wins the turnover battle is probably going to be the one team that's going to win the game.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us here. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
This is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Back on your live event, our pregame show, Fargo South versus Fargo North tonight here at Fargo South High. Should be a good matchup between these two teams. The Bruins 3-1 on the season. Fargo North undefeated at 4-0. Last season, the meeting between these two teams, it went to North 28-3. Fargo South finished their year 4-6, lost to Dickinson in the first round of the playoffs. Fargo North last season finished 7-4. They lost to eventual champions Jamestown, who is also the team that they'll play on the road to wrap up the regular season. Let's take a break here on our pregame show. We'll be back to meet your starting lineups, brought to you by American Family Insurance. You're watching high school football on yourliveevent.com.
Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Time now to meet our starting lineups, brought to you by American Family Insurance, Chris Heisey Agency. We'll start with the Fargo North Spartans and their defensive lineup, as they will kick the ball off to Fargo South to start the game. Linebackers, Xavier Buckmiller, Adam Jarsky, Roland Johnson, the defensive linemen. Linebackers, Sam Friddle, Jim Miller, Gus Mon, Ethan LaTurner, and Peter Halgo. Cornerbacks, Peyton Trogstad and Carson Henningstad. Well, the safety will be Parker Dosh. That is the defensive starters for the Fargo North Spartans. 4-0 on the season. They are coached by head coach Adam Roland. Now the offensive starters for the Fargo South Bruins on the line from left to right. Brody Anderson, Quinn Mears, Tyler Christensen, DeAndre Watson, and Andrew Weber. Reese Kessel will be the tight end. Receivers are George Hansgaard, Manuel Spivey, and the quarterback will be Colby Nissen, fullback Cole Kegba, and the running back will be Demarion Semanko. That is the starting lineup for the Fargo South Bruins. Our lineup's brought to you by American Family Insurance, Chris Heisey Agency. That'll do it for our pregame show. We'll have opening kickoff when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And back here on YourLiveEvent.com, we are ready to go. We'll be Fargo North kicking off to Fargo South, and doing the kicking for the Spartans will be the junior Max Watson. Watson will line up. The Bruins still on their sideline talking to Coach Kozel before they get out there to get their offense rolling here in this matchup tonight. Again, Fargo South 3-1 on the year. Fargo North 4-0. It was the Spartans' decision to kick the ball off to the Bruins, as the Bruins will get their returners out. Austin and Justin Zulu will be doing the returning, each one standing at a hash mark at about the 10-yard line. 12 minutes goes up on our scoreboard. We're set to go here for our first quarter tonight, high school football action. The kickoff will go over to the far side and is caught about the 5 drop and winds up into the end zone. And the official will blow the whistle as Justin Zulu had it come off his hands and into the end zone. So play is stopped here with the 2 seconds into this game. The offensive unit for the Spartans, or rather for the Bruins, makes their way out. Colby Nissen leading that offense. 1st and 10 at the 20 for Fargo South. Again, the road trip last week, a win against Devil's Lake. Game where they were creating turnovers, something that they were on the opposite side of the week before against the Shanley Deacons. 3 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Colby Nissen awaits for the snap, has it, throws towards the flat, will connect to Hansgaard, and The ball will be incomplete, and it's a 2nd down and 10. So Nissen was trying to find George Hansgaard, the junior receiver. And instead, it's a 2nd down and 10. Had some rain come through the area here before the start of the contest. A little bit of wet field conditions coming out here as we're set to go. 2nd down and 10 at the 20. Two receivers either side for Colby Nissen. Man gets set in motion. Snap comes, throw towards the flat, and this one is connected. It's into the hands of Jerry Gibson. And maybe about a yard or two on that one. Actually, they will say that's Hannestad who caught the pass. And it brings up a 3rd down. They'll say no gain. So no gain on the completion. 3rd down and 10. Spartans will go trips far side, one receiver, rather the Bruins trips far side, one receiver near side. The Spartans trying to force the 3 and out. Dropping back is Nissen, throws and connects to Semenko, and Semenko greeted by contact and tackled at the line of scrimmage. And it will be no gain on the completion. And a 3 and out to start the game for the Bruins, and the Spartans will get the football. Inside of 11 to go, first quarter. Carson Hannestad is backpedaling towards the 45. He'll return this punt, and this one far side of the field. Touches down around the 50. Will take a Bruins roll towards the 40. Before getting hands on the football, Austin Zulu will touch it. And Fargo North's offense will make their way out, averaging 42, just over 42 points a game. Their offense has been all on the ground, 261 yards per contest rushing, 152 passing. They got some players who can get in the mix. You have a top running back and a top receiver, but some guys who can make some plays as need be. Ball will be spotted at the Spartans' 39-yard line, 1st and 10 with 10:27 to go, scoreless here in South Fargo. Peter Halgo has been the workhorse on the ground. He'll line up about 4 yards behind his quarterback, Ethan Welk. A man gets set in motion, and Jeremiah Sam. It'll be a handoff to Halgo, and the defense will greet him at the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard or two on his first carry of the game. Halgo will get a yard, 2nd down and 9. Ball up to the 40. The defense just collapsing on the junior running back. 470 yards on 55 carries, 9 touchdowns for the Spartan junior. Roland Johnson, the center, ready to snap the football. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. 2nd down and 9. Play action. Welk drops back, pass towards the near side, and is able to complete to Zeller, who gets a bump at the 50. And it will be enough for a 1st down. Carter Zeller was on the near sideline, caught it, immediately took the hit, but puts his team into plus territory. That one good for about 10 yards, and it's a 1st and 10, 1 play, or rather 2 plays, and the Spartans into plus territory. 1st and 10 at the 48 of Fargo South, inside of 10 to go in the first quarter, 9:50 to go. One receiver out on either side for Welk, and he will hand this one off, and he'll fake the handoff, keeps himself, veers towards the right side. 1st down, eludes the tackle, and is taken down at the 35-yard line. So with the keeper, it's a 13-yard run and a 1st down, back-to-back 1st down plays for Fargo South, and on their first series, for Fargo North, they are driving deeper into South territory here in this first quarter. First and 10 at the 35. Far hash mark for the Spartans. And Welk fakes the handoff again, comes up the middle, spin move to the far side, sends this one up for 5 yards before being brought down. So I'll bring a 2nd down and 5. Kind of went with the same play. The linebackers showing some patience on that and able to close in quickly. 2nd and 5, ball up to the 30. North taking away seconds and minutes from South. They forced a 3 and out on the Bruins. Bruins connected on some passes, just couldn't get that ball forward past the line of scrimmage. Two in the backfield, one receiver out on either side. Welk has the snap, throws towards the flat, is able to connect, and this one will be a first down, a stop about the 22-yard line. And that's an 8-yard completion and a first down. Did not see where that completion went to, but is enough for the first down. 1st and 10 at the 22. North is continuing to march upfield. It's been 3 of their 4 plays have been for first down. Some misdirection in the backfield. Halgo with the football looking for an edge to turn. It is stopped at the line of scrimmage. There will be no gain on the run. Actually, they will maybe give him a yard or 2 on the carry. Will be no gain. 2nd down and 10. Halgo came out from the far side and had the sweep on the near side. The defense was able to just stop him. Now inside of 8 to play first quarter. One receiver out on the far side, and David Schilling. One receiver near side, and Jeremiah Sem. There'll be a handoff. Halgo moved towards the left side, wrapped around and stopped for a short gain and a 3rd down. We'll see where they spot it, and they will say it is Halgo getting a gain of 3, 3rd and 7. Ball at the 19-yard line. Spartans bringing up some more firepower. Trips left, one lone receiver and Sem on the near side. The tailback will be Halgo, and he puts up a block for the left side. Welk, and Welk gets corralled towards the near sideline. Christensen brought the pressure, but a completion and enough for a first down. Zeller makes the catch, that one near the 10, about a 9-yard completion. Zeller 2 catches, just over 20 yards in the game. And a 1st and goal from 7 yards out. Seems like every play on this drive has been for a first down. This one started at about the 42-yard line. Halgo gets the handoff, a run, is by the first line of defense and then eventually brought down. Colby Nissen slowed him up. The linebacker grabbed the ankles and slowed him up a bit as he did get some positive yards, though, on the run as his teammates came and cleaned up the play. 2nd and goal. Spartans had the ball on the Bruins 4-yard line. Bruins making some changes of personnel, trying to get some fresh players out there. 2nd and goal from the 4, about 6.5 to go. Welk will come under center this time, and it looks like we may have a timeout called, and we will. Timeout on the field, 6:29 left to go first quarter. No score. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, 6 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. No score. It is North with the football. South taking the timeout. After the Bruins going 3 and out, they punted. North has just marched the ball upfield. Seems like every play has been for a first down. I think all but 2 on this drive, which started inside of their 40. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Welk will come under center, and he will pitch this one off, and a run to the far side and into the end zone. Halgo the touchdown. His 10th of the season. That one a 4-yard run. Spartans strike first, a 6-0 lead. We'll have an extra point attempt coming up. Max Watson, his kick Looks good from here. It is good. So the extra point is good, and Fargo North a 7-0 lead here in quarter number one. The Bruins will have a chance to answer back when we return. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
7-0 Fargo North leads. High school football tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Peter Halgo scoring his 10th touchdown of the season. That one a 4-yard run on a 2nd and goal. About a 60-yard scoring drive coming for Fargo North. Zulu was back to return the kickoff. He dropped it at about the 1-yard line, resulting in that drive starting from the 20. This time looks for a return, finds himself some open field, and is taken down about the 30, and this one may have come out. And it was fumbled and recovered by North. So a special teams fumble comes at the 6:17 mark of the first quarter. And North will get the ball at the Bruins' 26-yard line. Special teams has been an area that Fargo South has seemed to struggle a little bit this season. And they'll turn the ball over here. So the offense will make their way back out for Fargo North. Offense comes out, 2 receivers far side, 2 in the backfield. It is Miller, the fullback, Halgo, the tailback. He'll go to Halgo, a cut to the left side, open field at the 20. Another move wrapped around and stopped at about the 10. So Halgo gets himself a nice run, should be taken down at the 10-yard line, and it's a first down. So right out the gate, a 17-yard run, 1st and goal for North, trying to add to that 7-0 lead. Shoot up a lot of time here in this first quarter as well, as we are inside of 6 minutes. Welk waits for the snap, a little low, fakes the handoff, keeps himself. The defense is all over it. Welk with the carry attempt, Cole Kegbaugh with the tackle. No gain and a 2nd and 10. Rather, a 2nd and goal from the 10. Time continues to move down here in this first quarter. Spartans offense comes out. Parker Dosh, the far side receiver. Lone near side receiver is Sem. And it'll be a handoff, and a good move as a run towards the near side. And the defense will stop it at the 10 as a run from behind, deep behind the line of scrimmage for Williams. And he is unable to get positive yards. Actually, he will get a yard. So John Williams will get a yard, 2nd and goal from the 9. Still a down to work with, still a lot can happen for Fargo North, but in their back pocket, Coach Roland knows he's got a kicker more than capable of putting it through the uprights to make sure this drive ends on points. Receiver out on the far side. One on the near side. Welk drops back. Look at the end zone. Rear back throws for Sam, and it's caught for a touchdown. Jeremiah Sam, the 9-yard completion. And another touchdown for North. For Sam, his 4th touchdown of the year. This drive all starting with a fumble. 13-0 the score. Extra point attempt coming up. Kick is through the uprights. 14-0, and North has jumped out to a quick start here. 14-0 their lead. 4:15 left to go in the first quarter. This is high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
is located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills.
14-0 Fargo North. Watson will do the kicking, and kickoffs is where South has struggled, as this ball will be caught, and it's Austin Zulu with the catch and extends this one up to about the 25-yard line. And that is where South will start this drive, trailing 14-0. Again, they received the opening kickoff. It was a 3-and-out. Their punt started the scoring drive that ended on that touchdown run. Fargo scoring that first touchdown. Then on the ensuing kickoff, it was a fumble. That one about the 27 was a scoring drive ended by Sem's touchdown. Nissen awaits for the snap. It will be a handoff and a run towards the right side. The entire pile will be brought past the 30, down at about the 32. Semenko with the carry will pick up 8 yards on the run. Semenko, his first carry, good for 8 yards, 2nd down and 2. First positive yardage that South has seen in this game comes on Semenko's carry. Spivey's the receiver, one far side, one on the near side, and another handoff. And turning a corner is Semenko on the run, and he'll straddle the far sideline and treks the Dosh, who was attempting to put down the tackle. That'll be a first down run and brings it to the 34-yard line. To the 42-yard line. So another, the first down of the game for South, down 14-0, 3:28 to go first quarter. South really moving the football. Spivey, near side receiver, one far side, 2 in the backfield, and it will be a handoff and a run towards the near side. Semenko again first down, and he is stopped at the 45-yard line inside of North territory. So Semenko, 2 big 10-plus yard runs, and it's a 1st and 10 at the 44 of Fargo North. The Bruins back with a vengeance here, down 14-0 in the first quarter. Hands guard far side, Spivey on the near side. It's another run for Semenko, and he will be brought down at the 29. And that one, a 15-yard run.
That's another first down for the Bruins.
So the Bruins continuing to pick up some big yards. They are now at the 28 of Fargo North. Just their second chance at offense. Seeing some rain starting to make its way through here on this Friday night. And another handoff and a run attempt towards the right side. And a big run to the 10. Make that the 12. Kegbaugh with the run. That one will come down to the 12-yard line. Kegbaugh with the big run. And South continuing to move the football. They will spot this one at the 13. 1st and 10 at the 13 for Fargo South. Handoff, Semenko with the football, wrapped around on the backfield and brought down. I believe there was Friddle on the stop and no gain, a loss of 2. Defense saw it coming. Now a 2nd down and 12. Ball bumped back to the 15-yard line for Fargo South. Minute 34 and counting left in the first quarter. Bruins back to the line of scrimmage. Two far side receivers, one on the near side. And it's pitched into the hands of Semenko. He's looking for some blocking, and he is stopped. It was Peter Haugo with the tackle. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage for Semenko. And a 3rd and 10. So enough to get the Bruins back to their original line of scrimmage. It's a 3rd and 10 from the 15, inside of a minute to go in the quarter, about 24 and counting on the play clock. Colby Nissen looking to the sideline, and coming in, Jerry Gibson will come in, the receiver coming in on the rotation for Fargo South. It looks like South couldn't get figured out what they wanted to do on offense. There was 7 seconds on the play clock, and they want to take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
14-0 Fargo North, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. South using a timeout to figure out their offense. Trips left. Lone receiver on the far side, 2 in the backfield for Colby Nissen. Make that 1 in the backfield for Nissen. Semenko, and he will send him out towards the flat and will throw to Semenko, but a flag comes out. It'll be a false start. So the Bruins, who had lost some yards after a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, made them back, got the original line of scrimmage, will now lose them on this penalty. It's a 3rd down and 15. They are back to the 18-yard line. Drive started with some big runs from Demarion Semenko. The South offense really started getting rolling for the first time, down 14-0. And now with the rain continuing to fall and pick up a little bit out here in South Fargo, 36 seconds left to go in the half. And they come out here to face a 3rd down and 15. Nissen back. He's getting pressure. Comes out of the pocket. Throws on the run. No, he gets knocked away. Sam Friddle makes a big play. And it's 3rd and 15. Ball at the 18. And now Landon Dockin will come out to attempt a field goal. Dockin, 2 for 2 on field goal attempts this season. UND commits trying about a 35-yard attempt to try to get South on the scoreboard. Here it comes, the kick, and this one through the uprights. The field goal is good, and South will get some points. 14-3 our score, 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dokken, who got the field goal, will do the kicking. It is Dosh and Hannestead to return the kick. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and the kickoff will come towards the near side and will roll into the end zone as trying to square up to it was Parker Dosh. Gets by him, and North will get the ball at their 20-yard line. North getting touchdowns from Halgo and Sem, their two leading scorers this season. Sem his 4th touchdown, and Halgo his 10th. And North will come out to the line of scrimmage. Bunkmiller, Jarski, Johnson, Zander, Hegedus on their line. They'll get receivers either side. 2 on the backfield, trying to pick up some yards here. They just need to run one play to end this first quarter. And rearing back, Welk will throw. This one ends up downfield and through the hands of Spivey, who was looking for an interception. It was intended for Sem, and an overpass. Looked like a tailor-made interception for South. Stops time with 16 seconds to go in this first quarter. Second down and 10. Back to the line of scrimmage from their own 20 is North. Kind of the disadvantage of having that incompletion is you're forced to run now an extra play to try to run out the quarter, as it's a run out by Williams to the far side, and he is stopped somewhere near the 25-yard line. In fact, I think it actually might be at the 25-yard line on his second carry, and that will be enough to end quarter number 1. 1 quarter play out here in South Fargo. It is North 14, Fargo South 3. This is high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Fresh 12 minutes will go up on our scoreboard. It's 14-3. Fargo North leads Fargo South. It is the Spartans football, 3rd down and 5 at their 25-yard line. They'll come set, ready for the first play of this quarter, and the snap is low, and it's going to be picked up, and Williams will get maybe back to the line of scrimmage on a ball that came loose on the wet turf. And there will be some lost yards. It will bring up a 4th down and 7, and North will have to punt. So South an opportunity to get the football. Spartans punting from about their own 10-yard line. Snap a little high, punt is off, comes off the foot of Miller, and comes out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Fargo South. The Bruins feeling some momentum after that scoring drive that ended on the field goal. And you look at that, getting some points down 14-3, but it was a miscue on a play that ended in a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Credit North for getting there quickly to make that play, and then a false start that bumped them back 5 yards. Take away those 2 opportunities, and maybe that drive ends with a play into the end zone instead of a field goal, but they will take the points nonetheless. 1st and 10, ball will be put at the 50. So right at the midfield mark right now is South. Man gets set in motion and hands guard, and it'll be a run up the middle, and the whole pile will stop the progress, and there'll be some gain on the carry. Semenko, 7th carry by my count. He'll get 3 yards. It's a 2nd down and 7. But now into plus territory right now is Fargo South. Spivey will be the receiver on the far side. I believe it's Hansgaard on the near side, 2 on the backfield. Nissen awaits for the snap. It's a handoff and a run attempt towards the near side. And another yard or 2 picked up by the running game for Fargo South. And they will get about 2 on the pickup. Trewally will get about 2 on that pickup. His first carry of the game. 3rd down and 4 for the Bruins. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the first half. Game that's staying about routinely on the ground. Expect that with these wet conditions. Range is steadily falling. Slowed up around kickoff and then started as we move to the first quarter. Run attempt towards the far side, and this one may be enough for a first down. We'll see where the spot comes. Trewally with the carry. And it will be enough for the first down. He needed 7. He got about 7.5 on that carry, and it's going to be up to the 40-yard line with a 1st and 10. Make that the 39, 1st and 10 at North 39 is Fargo South. Spivey on the receiver on the far side. Hansgaard on the near side, 2 on the backfield, and calling for the snap is Nissen. Rolls out, throws on the run, and this one incomplete. It looked like he was trying to find Thomason out there near the flat, but an incompletion on the 5th pass attempt for Nissen. And Thomason was coming out near the flat. He will make his way towards the sideline. Change of personnel coming for Fargo South. Reese Kissel will come back in. He'll come and man the tight end spot for Fargo South. 2nd down and 10 at North's 39-yard line. And a rollout towards the near side. Semenko is popped down in the backfield, and it's Halgo with the tackle. That one will be back near the, looks like the 48-yard line. It'll be a big loss. Brought out Kissel. Thought it would get the attention of the defense. It was pitched deep back to Semenko. And that will be Semenko with a loss of 8. 3rd down and 18. Ball back to about the 47-yard line as we continue to wind down this first half. 8:35 and counting to go. And an empty backfield coming up for Colby Nissen. 4 wide left, 1 near side. Nissen drops back, will connect. This will bring him back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a few after that. That's about a 12-yard completion. And that will make a 4th down and 7 at the 36. The offensive unit staying out there for Fargo South. Trips near side, 1 receiver on the far side. Nissen coming back, getting pressure. Tucks and run, has open field, throws on the run, and this one incomplete. Jerry Gibson was the intended receiver. Nissen came out the pocket and was corralled towards the near side. I believe it was LaTurner who was able to corral him towards the near side, and now a turnover on downs. And South will take over North will take over on their 36-yard line as South unable to complete it on a 4th down. 14-3 the score. North scored on their first 2 possessions. First after forcing a 3-and-out on the opening kickoff. It was a scoring drive, ended with Peter Halgo's 10th touchdown of the season. And then after a fumble on the ensuing kickoff, it was Sem with the reception. And a big run here, and this will be for a first down, and then some. Williams gets free and loses his foot on the wet turf, and he is down at about the 37-yard line. That's a big run. John Williams just got loose and just kept going and tried the extra cut. That's where he lost his footing as the defense was closing in on him. A big run for North. 1st and 10. They're up to the 37 now of South. And this one will be pitched to Williams on the far side, looking to pick up some blocking, and brought down deep in the backfield. Tyler Christensen leads the charge on the tackle. Also coming in, Caleb Inger will come in on the tackle, and this will be a loss. And that will be a loss of 6, 2nd down and 16. .6:44 and counting left, 2nd quarter. Welk has 2 receivers on the near side. Snap a little low, and this time the ball is going to come loose. It's picked up, and it's going to be Christensen who brings it to the 15-yard line. Ball was loose on the turf, and the senior end picked it up, and a good return. And South is in business here, down 14-3. First and 10 for the Bruins. First and 10, ball at the 15-yard line. So South getting another opportunity here on this fumble. Christensen, the 6-foot, 225-pound lineman, just got it and took off, and it was a touchdown-saving tackle that came as a snap, and this one will be Semenko, and I believe will be for no gain, and now a 2nd down. See, we'll give Semenko 3 yards on that run attempt. 2nd down and 7, Bruins on North's 12-yard line. Approaching 6 minutes left to play in the first half. South will break the huddle. Spivey on the far side. Hansgaard, receiver on the near side. Semenko, Kegba on the backfield. Man in motion. Hansgaard from right to left, and a handoff and a run attempt, and into the end zone will be a touchdown. South will get a touchdown. Trawali will get the score, and it's 14-9. And light show coming here for South. And now South will attempt the extra point. Touchdown here in the 2nd quarter for South comes with 5:38 left to go. Butawali with the score. And now Dockin, extra point. Kick is good. And that will make it 10-14 with 5:38 left to play here in the first half. South tags on their first touchdown of the game. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Christensen's fumble recovery and return results in Abu Tawali's touchdown and an extra point. Now a 4-point game, 14-10, 5:38 left in the first half. So both teams have had scoring drives resulting from fumble recoveries. South able to settle in here and get their offense going, and now they'll have their defense needing to step up here against Fargo North. And a good crowd out here despite the rain that's continuing to fall steady. As the kickoff will be picked up at about the 10-yard line, and here comes a run to the far side of the field. Hannestad is stopped at about the 15. And we're going to have time here for an injury. Officials timeout, and we'll step aside back here on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Carson Hannestad was down on the field. Hannestad is taken to the far sideline by the trainers as we're set to resume. Hopefully not too serious of an injury. Now we'll play on a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line and a run attempt from Fargo. And he gets jammed up the middle, but maybe a yard or two on the run, and now a 2nd down. 5 minutes, 23 seconds left to go. Fargo will get 2 on his 7th carry, on an official 7th carry by our count. His 5th carry of the game resulted in his 10th touchdown of the season. And trying to break 500 yards on the season in this performance tonight. His team leading by 4. It's been 10 straight points scored by the Bruins. And a handoff and a run attempt and a cut to the near side, but the defense all over it. And Fargo no gain on the carry. So a yard on the carry and a 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. North has not lost this season, 4-0 overall on the year. A win last week against St. Mary, 38-28. That 38 points, or rather the 28 points would be the highest they have given up this season as Welk rolls out. And a completion, it may be enough for a 1st down. We'll see where the spot comes on the completion. And it will be enough for a 1st down, so the Spartans get the 1st down. Spartans have had some long drives in this game. That opening one, time-wise, burned off a lot of clock here in the 1st quarter. As Sem, the near side receiver, and it's a handoff. Fargo cut towards the right side, gets free on a one-on-one, is able to get by Locker, keeps going, upended, and stopped at the 40. Fargo will get 12 yards on a 1st down. He has settled in here and has got another 10-plus yard run, his 2nd of the game. 1st and 10 up to the 42-yard line. At the 43-yard line, just inside of 4 to play in the first half. First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up here at the break. We'll get you our first half numbers, try to find you some other scores from around the area as well, as inside of 4 minutes. And snap a little low, flags will come down, and there was some early movement on the line. It's like someone from south, at least from where I'm sitting. And the officials will agree it will be an offsides call and a 1st and 5 for North. Someone on the far side of the line, just that split second early enough to catch the attention of the official. 1st and 5 up to the 48. It's also going to stop time at 3:45. Jeremiah Sem, the far side receiver. Miller and Halgo in the backfield, one on each shoulder of Welk. Rears back, throws, trying to find Sem, and this one short. Sem, a nice job turning at the 30, trying to get it, but gets between his hands, incomplete. Stopping time with 3:30 and a 2nd down and 5. North remains in their huddle. They'll come out to the line of scrimmage. 23 seconds and counting on the play clock. Plenty of time, and they'll put Jeremiah Sem out to the far side of the field near the hash. Ethan Welk, a handoff, and it's Halgo who gets slowed up, brings the defender with him, spins and extends it for a 1st down, keeps going to the 40, down to about the 36-yard line. I don't know how he got through there, looked dead to rights on the run attempt, and I think he was backpedaling for part of that run as he extends the defense and extends this play. Another 1st down coming the way of Fargo North. Back-to-back runs that have resulted in 1st downs. Back-to-back, at least by my count, 12-yard runs. 10 carries so far for Peter Halgo. And he remains deep in the backfield. He'll get a handoff. Slight move to the right side. It upends the defense down at the 30-yard line, and he'll get about 8 on the run. They'll spot him with 7, 2nd down and 3. The biggest thing North is looking at is they just continue to move upfield, continue to get positive yards, get chunk yardage plays in their run game, but also getting closer and closer to bringing us to halftime. Momentum, at least offensively, was on the side of South going into this drive, faking the handoff. Welk will roll out. Halgo with the block, shot towards the end zone, and this one short, incomplete. He had Sem near the 10-yard line, incomplete. He'll stop us with 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. It was 14-0 quick Fargo North to start the game. South was able to get a field goal with 23 seconds left to play in the 1st quarter, and then got their first touchdown of the game. Abu Terwali was able to get the touchdown. And the extra point was good, and that's where it's brought us here, 14-10, 2:05 left to play in the first half. A handoff to Halgo, keeps moving, veering towards the right side, still on his feet, down inside the 25-yard line, and that is a 1st down. In fact, I think it was just enough for a 1st down, and the Spartans move the football and get the clock to resume here as there's inside of 2 minutes to go in the half. They'll put this one down at the 23-yard line. Halgo, of course, has done it with his run game. He's had a few big plays on the defensive side of the football. They'll move Sem, the receiver, onto the near side. Carter Zeller, the tight end, rolls out to the far side. This one will be pitched to Halgo, cuts inside, upends the defender, and is stopped inside the 20. Halgo will get about 4 on the play and a 2nd down and 6. Joe Rose coming out here to play tight end on a few of these series. He was the tight end on that play. And a change of personnel from the sideline. John Williams will come in. He's had a few big runs and extended a few big plays for North. Approaching now a minute left in the half. Second down and 5, ball at the 18-yard line, and I believe it will be Jeremiah Sem who moved early, and North will lose some yards. North back to where the set of downs began, 2nd and 10. They are back to the 23. .55 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 from the 23. Walk the snap. Williams the handoff, a cut move. The defense wraps around and will stop him. And that will be maybe a loss, and now a second down. No gain, 3rd down and 10. And we're going to get a timeout on the field. Timeout comes with 42 seconds left to play in the first half. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Fargo North 14, Fargo South 10. High school football here on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan, Joey Hughes on the camera for this broadcast tonight. It is North's football, 3rd and 11. They're at the Bruins' 24-yard line. Two receivers on the near side. Lone player Halgo in the backfield. It's thrown to Halgo towards the flat, and he is out near the 35-yard line. And a flag will come down, and I think a hit came. Something coming after the play was dead. So it was brought to the 25, which was the line of scrimmage. So it was a complete pass. And it'll be unsportsmanlike on Fargo North. So they'll be pushed all the way back to the 40-yard line.
Brings up 4th and 27 for the Spartans.
4th down and 27 for the Spartans, and now they want a timeout. North will take a timeout here. 43 seconds left in the first half. You're watching high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
North using a timeout as they face a long down here with 43 seconds left in the half. North at one point leading 14-0, down 14-10. A field goal and a touchdown for Fargo South. That has been the last scoring. 10 straight points. It's been 10 unanswered. 4th down and 27, and North will flip the field. Jim Miller will punt for Fargo North, and here it comes. This one down to the 10 will continue to roll, and it's inside the 10, and a good punt that will pin Fargo South back deep.
Punt is down at the Bruins 7-yard line. 1st and 10, Fargo South.
And I would imagine Coach Kozel will try not to get too clever on this here. I think you may just see South end the half. Colby Nissen comes out, gets into the huddle. Ball is at their 7-yard line and a 1st and 10. Ball will be at their 7, 34 seconds left. They do have receivers out on either side. Let's see what the plan is here for the junior quarterback. Gets the snap, will tuck and runs himself and finds himself some free space. Will get about 3 yards on the carry and now a 2nd down. Cole Kegbaugh will come out from the near sideline. 2nd down and 5. And South will come to the near sideline. And they will get the clock down to 0 as our first half is in the books. Fargo North 14, Fargo South 10. First half numbers coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
And welcome to our First Class Mortgage halftime show here in South Fargo. It is Fargo North 14, Fargo South 10. Let's get our first half scoring summary. Well, the Bruins took the opening kickoff, and they went 3 and out, punted it over to North, and North would end the drive. About a 60-yard scoring drive would end that one into the end zone, and it was Peter Halgo, his 10th touchdown of the season, that one from 4 yards out. Max Watson would hit the extra point. 7-0 would be the score. On the ensuing kickoff, the ball would be fumbled by Fargo South. North would pick it up somewhere about the 35-yard line. The drive would end with Jeremiah Sem's fourth touchdown of the season. Extra point was good. It was 14-0 quick. And then Fargo South got settled in. It was Demarion Semenko who led that charge upfield, and that would end on a field goal, about a 35-yard field goal attempt from Landon Dockin, the UND commit. That came with 23 seconds left to play in the first half, and the ball would go back, make it 14-3, and then South would get another scoring opportunity at the 5:38 mark. It was Tyler Christensen who recovered a fumble and brought that one in to about the 13-yard line, and that one would end with a touchdown. It would be Abu Tuwali who would score the touchdown, and the extra point was good. 14-10 would be the score. North was driving. It looked like they were going to add to their lead going into the half, and then a couple penalties pushed them back, and they gave the ball back to Fargo South, who ran out the clock and brought us here to halftime. So that's our first half scoring summary on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. We'll get you unofficial first half numbers coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
It's a First Class Mortgage halftime show here. 14-10, Fargo North leads Fargo South. Let's get our unofficial numbers. We will start with the visiting Fargo North Spartans. Quarterback Ethan Welk, 4 for 9, passing 43 yards and a touchdown. That was to Jeremiah Sem. Welk on the ground, rushing for 18 yards. Peter Halgo, 13 carries, 73 yards and a touchdown. And then John Williams on 6 carries, 24 yards. That's 43 yards passing, 115 rushing for 158 yards by my count of offense for Fargo North. As for the Fargo South Bruins, Colby Nissen, 3 for 7, just 12-yard completion. Their game has been their ground attack. Nissen, a carry for 5 yards. Demarion Semenko, 49 yards rushing on 9 carries. Cole Kegboff, 15 yards rushing. And then it was 22 yards on 3 carries with a touchdown coming for Abu Trawali. That makes 12 yards passing, 91 yards rushing, 103 yards of offense for Fargo South here in the first half of this game. They trail 14-10 here at the half on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. We'll take another break. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planter.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
First Class Mortgage halftime show, North 14, South 10. Something to keep in mind for the second half as Fargo North will receive the second half kickoff and an opportunity to try to add to that 4-point lead. That'll do it for our First Class Mortgage halftime report. We'll have the second half Coming your way next, you're watching high school football on yourliveevent.com.
Zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 9.
And we are back on yourliveevent.com. Just a few more seconds to run off here on the clock here at the half. Again, it'll be South to get the football to begin, or North rather get the football to begin the second half. They had some momentum on that last drive before a couple penalties really forced them back to play some long downs. They gave the ball back to South, but it'll be interesting to see how these two teams come out here to begin the second half. A fresh 12 minutes will go up on our scoreboard. Third quarter set to get underway here in South Fargo. Landon Dockin will do the kicking for the Fargo South Bruins. North will get the returners kind of staggered, one at the 10, one a little bit more towards the 15-yard line. And Dockin ready to go. South ready to go. North ready to go. Our second half about to get underway. And here comes a kickoff. This one back and at about the 1-yard line. That is Dosh with the football. And Dosh able to extend this up to the 30. Dosh had a full head of steam, found a small crease and brings it to the 30. And North will begin this drive of 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line. Again, unofficially, it's about 158 yards of offense coming for North, and it's been mostly on the ground. 115 of those have been split between Halgo and Williams. Ball at the 31, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 6 seconds into the start of the second half. Halgo the tailback. Man gets set in motion. Will be a handoff to Halgo. Finds himself up the middle and down at the 35-yard line. Halgo on his 14th carry will pick up 4 yards. Hennestead had left that first half after a kick return with an injury. So a little bit of some changes coming to North's offense. We're seeing Jeremiah Sem a little bit active coming out of the flat. Tanner Killen also coming out and playing some receiver here for the first time. 2nd down and 6 at the 35-yard line. It will be a handoff to Halgo, and he is stopped and will be about no gain on the carry. And that will put it at a 3rd down. North coming out here on the series, creating some extra movement, trying to get some misdirection on South's defense. 3rd down and 6. They'll put 2 now in the backfield. 1 receiver out on either side. South looking to bring the blitz. They do throw towards the flat, and this one incomplete. Sem was left open. He would have gotten the 1st down and then some. Instead, an incompletion and a 4th and 6. And that opening series will be South forcing North to punt. Miller will do the punting. And this one off the foot of Miller. Touches down at the 40. This one is going to keep rolling back. It is touched, and the ball may have come loose. And it does. A.J. Moore tried to land on top of the football. It came away, and a fumble recovery for North. Another A.J. Moore tried to get on top of that one. It might have been Friddle who recovered. The second fumble on special teams. And North will get good field position. They'll get the ball at the 23-yard line. So the defense did their part. They forced the 3-and-out, forced the punt. And then it just rolled on the wet turf, and Moore unable to pick it up. It's a handoff to Halgo, move towards the right side. He is stopped at the 20, and Halgo will pick up 3 yards. So you get field position, but also what you get is just more time to chew up clock and keep the ball out of the hands of South. And North remaining in the huddle. So each team now has fumbled. South has fumbled twice, both on special teams opportunities. North has fumbled for a loss as well. 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 19-yard line. They'll go to Halgo, and he is wrapped around in the backfield, and he is stopped by Christensen. And this one will be a gain of a yard. It was Tyler Christensen who had that fumble recovery for South, who brought it in to about the 13-yard line, and 2 plays later it wound up in the end zone. 3rd down and 5, ball at the 18, 9.5 to go here, 3rd quarter just getting underway. Closely contested so far between these two. It looked like the way things started that North was just going to run up a big score, and South able to settle in. Halgo another run, and he is charging right up the middle, and he is brought down by a whole pile of South players. Colby Nissen got to put the exclamation point on that big tackle. And Halgo gets 2, and now a 4th down. Inside of 9 to go in the quarter. 4th down and 4, ball at the 17. North is 58%, just a tad over 58% on 4th down attempts this season. And they got a whole lot of confidence going here for a 4th down. And we're going to get time. North wants to take a timeout. 8:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter. North is driving. Back on yourliveevent.com.
Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 major...
And North comes out, a 4th down and 4 at the 17 of Fargo South. They're going to go for it here. And a pass, and it's pulled in by Halgo, and he is going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. Halgo's first catch, that one's good for a 1st down. 13-yard completion, and North has a 1st and goal. It's a tight formation. Halgo just rolled out to the flat, was left open. Handoff to Halgo, runs himself up the middle. Open space was closed in quickly by the linebacker core. And positive yards coming for Halgo. And it's a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Play clock looking at 17 and counting. North will break the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Sem on the near side. Miller the fullback. Halgo the tailback. Welk under center. Will go to Halgo. Halgo charges up the middle and was wrapped around by Christensen and that slowed him up, and his teammates came in there with the assist. Halgo will lose a couple of yards, but Christensen has been strong in this game defensively for South, and now a 3rd and goal. Back to the 3-yard line is North. It's been a long drive for the Spartans. Approaching the 7-minute mark here of quarter number 3. North 4-0 on the season. They have averaged just over 42 points a game. They've been slowed up here in this one, and it's pitched over to Halgo. Halgo turns an edge, and the defense will stop him at about the 2-yard line. A big stop coming from the defense. 4th and goal. The defense will stop him at the 1-yard line, and South looking for a big goal line stance. Watson does have a field goal on the season for North. And they just got to keep turning in personnel back and forth from the far sideline. And now step to the line of scrimmage. Big moment here in the game. 6:16 to go. 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Hand off to Halgo. Run to the right side, and a big tackle and a stop. Williams had that one in his hands, and he was stopped shy of the end zone, and a turnover on downs. How about that for a big play for South's defense? It'll be a 1st and 10, South at their 1-yard line, so the defense does their part. The offense is going to need to try to pick up some breathing room, and they want to take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
And certificates. You'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
The defense with the goal line stop for Fargo South. And now the offense comes out here, a 1st and 10 from their 1-yard line. They're going to need to try to get themselves some breathing room, and North got to bring the pressure here right off the snap. And Semenko with the ball, positive yardage as the pile continues to move. Maybe 1 or 2 on that run attempt and a 2nd down. I'll bring up 2nd and 8. Ball inches its way forward up to the 3-yard line. 5 minutes, 44 seconds and counting here in the 3rd quarter. North got the win last year, 28-3 against the Bruins. It was the first time in a while. Another handoff to Semenko. Comes outside looking for some open space and wrapped around, stopped by Sem at the 5-yard line. Semenko was moving, got the legs going, and then Sem was able to get free of the block attempt. They will give 3 yards to Semenko on the run, 3rd down and 5. South is up to their 6-yard line. Spivey will move from the huddle to the sideline, so a bit of a change of personnel coming for Fargo South, and they need to hurry to the line of scrimmage. 7 seconds on the play clock. 3rd down and 5 for South. They are at their 6. Dropping back, Nissen throws this one, and incomplete. 4th down for the Bruins, and they will have no choice but to punt here from their own 6. And South not free and clear, even flipping the field on this one. A blocked field goal, a blocked punt attempt would result in some points coming the way of Fargo North. Also got to be worried about an errant snap, which is what happens. Comes low, the punt is off, and this one picked up at the 40-yard line. Here comes a return attempt. Run to the far side of the field for Dosh, and Now the play will be stopped at the 32. It was Dosh coming back on the return. And they're going to call a penalty against South. So legal procedure called against the Bruins. They will be bumped back, and they will have to punt from just a little bit further back. And things happened so fast, wasn't sure what the stoppage came from. Here comes the snap. Punt is off. This one played at the 39-yard line, will be touched by Fargo South. So North will get the ball at about the 38-yard line. 4:17 left to play in the third quarter. 14-10. Fargo South trails by 4. North failing to score on that goal. They get the goal line stop, but then they force a punt and get good field position to start this drive. North comes out to the line of scrimmage. And a handoff. And it's Halgo with the run. No surprise. He is brought down near the 35, maybe about the 36-yard line. Second down and 7. And thought we may have avoided at least some rain for part of this game, but instead it's gone down the first 2 quarters and now pretty much the entire third quarter. Sem, the receiver, near side. 2 remain in the backfield for Ethan Welk and Miller and Halgo. And Halgo gets the handoff and is upended and stopped. Trittenhofer to leading the charge on the tackle. Halgo maybe about a yard or 2 on the run attempt. Third down and 4. .3:12 and counting to go. North trying to figure out their offense. Zeller and Sem set up at the far side. 9 seconds on the play clock. Welk drops back, avoids the pressure, will tuck and run, and is stopped, but he'll get a first down. Thomason made the stop, but Welk got what was needed for the first down. And receivers up and down the field, and Welk saw some open field. Tuck ran, got the first down. 1st and 10, ball up to the 27-yard line. And Williams gets the handoff right up the middle in a game of about 3. Williams, part of that running back rotation, has been big for North in this game, especially in that first half. He had some big carries come his way. 2nd down and 7, ball to the 24, approaching 2 minutes now left to go in quarter number 3 of a 4-point game. Snap to Ethan Welk. He'll go to Williams. Williams tries to run to the right side, avoids the tackle, and finally stopped at about the 21-yard line. Williams will pick up a few more yards on this drive, and now will be a 3rd down and 4. We have not seen any points come here so far in this third quarter. Most of this game feels like it's been played from the 50-yard line to the end zone of Fargo South. Welk a handoff. Actually will keep it himself as he faked it into the hands of Miller. And he will pick up enough for the first down. So Welk on the keeper. Ball inside the 20. Into the red zone is Fargo North. Believe this one will go to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 16. Inside of a minute to go in the third quarter. North steps to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from the 16 of South. Handoff, or faking the handoff. Welk will run this one up near the first down marker. And he will pick up some yardage on that and a second down. Welk will get about 8+ yards on that, a second down and 2. And North will be content to let this quarter come to an end. It's been a scoreless third quarter out here in South Fargo. North maintains the lead, 14-10, but they are driving. We'll have the fourth quarter coming up when we return. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town. We're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, 12 minutes back up on the scoreboard, ready to play our final quarter, and it is North with the football, 2nd down and 2. They are at the 9 of Fargo South. It was a scoreless third quarter. North has not found the end zone since their second touchdown at quarter number 1. All their scoring coming off their first 2 offensive opportunities. Welk drops back, shot towards the end zone looking for Sem, and this one broken up, incomplete. It was going right for Sem. And Jerry Gibson able to break up the play and now going to limp his way back to the sideline. So an injured South player, he'll be tended to by the trainer. South will bring out Braden Wolf to take his spot in the secondary. Spartans now with 3rd down and 2 at the Bruins 9-yard line. And Halgo the handoff, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Christensen yet again makes the stop, and Halgo is stopped for maybe a loss, but it will bring up a 4th down. Christensen makes the big tackle. Now we have a down Bruin player and timeout taken on the field. We'll step aside. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
And a 29-yard field goal attempt coming for Max Watson, his second field goal attempt of the season, trying to make it 17-10. And the kick, and looking good from here. No good. Field goal missed. And the Bruins will take over, and an opportunity now to march upfield and try to take this lead with 11:36 left to play. Watson's made field goal this year was 29, a similar attempt here, and unable to do it, so South's offense will come out. Bruins will get it at their 20-yard line, a 1st and 10. And down 14-0 early. They got a field goal in the first quarter, a touchdown in the second. We have not seen scoring either way since that touchdown for South. And Nissen will hand this one off on a run attempt towards the near side. Semenko with the stiff arm will get some positive yards as he is pushed into his own sideline. That was Cole Kegbaugh with the run attempt. He'll pick up 7 yards, and that will bring up a 2nd down and 3. Well, if you're South, obviously looking to score, looking to take your first lead of the game, but you're also looking to maybe try to take some time off this final quarter as Colby Nissen waits for the snap, throws towards the flat, able to connect to Hansgaard. And strike that. That one will be an incompletion. Hansgaard has not had a catch tonight. 8 for him on the season, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is their lead receiver. Time is stopped with 11:25 to go in the final quarter. 3rd down and 3. South just past their own 20 here, waiting for the snap. Colby Nissen, shot towards the near sideline, and this one is caught at the 45. And a big completion and a 1st down. Spivey with the reception and a 1st down, big completion. Had Spivey on the near sideline, one-on-one, was able to come over the coverage, make the catch. 1st and 10 at the 43. South into plus territory right now, inside of 11 to go. They're making a change of personnel as well. Zach Thomason will come to the near sideline. They'll have one receiver out on the far side, one on the near side. Nissen has 2 blockers between them. Will take a shot up the middle, and this one almost intercepted. Reese Kessel was the intended receiver, threw his hands but knocked away, incomplete. And we'll stop time with 10:42 to play. Second down for South. Dwayne Mitchell will come from the near sideline. He will take a spot towards the numbers. Actually, he'll go towards the far side. It'll be him and Hansgaard on the far side. Mitchell in the slot. And a miscommunication, but they're able to get the handoff, and he'll pick up some positive yards as it comes into the hands. I believe that was Kegbaugh with the run attempt, and some positive yards coming for South. That was Semenko with the run. Semenko will pick up 7 on his 12th carry of the game. 3rd down and 3. Ball to the north 36-yard line. South getting this possession after the missed field goal attempt for North. 2 far side receivers. Nissen between Kegbaugh and Semenko. Comes back, throws towards the far sideline, and this one in and out of the hands of Dwayne Mitchell, an incompletion. And that will bring up a 4th down and 3 from the Bruins, and they got some decisions to make on the near sideline. About 30 seconds on the play clock, and they're going to use every second they can, or as much as they can here, to figure out what they want to do on offense. Brevin Wark will come from the near sideline. He'll come out. Trips right, one near side, 4th and 3. South will go for it here with 10:02 left to play in the game, but a handoff, and Semenko will get the first down before Miller will wrap around and stop the progress. And he got enough for the first down. So South opts to go for it on 4th down. It pays off. They continue to move the ball forward. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. They needed 4 yards. They got 4 yards. Offense going to keep rolling for South. Nissen has the snap. Will hand this one off, and it comes to Semenko right up the middle. Pick up about 3 or 4, and a second down. Ball will go to the 27-yard line. Approaching 9 minutes to go in the game. Thanks for joining us. High school football tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan alongside Joey Hughes on the camera. And Nissen will hand it off to Semenko, a spin move, and extends that maybe about a yard or 2, but not enough for a first down. And that will be a pickup of 2 and a 3rd down and 3 for South. Will be under 8.5 to play in this game by the time that ball is snapped. South kind of taking a page out of what North does and eating up some time here in the 4th quarter. Snap to Colby Nissen, a flag comes down, and it's a timeout. South takes a timeout, 8:23 left to play in this game. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
8 minutes, 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It is South's football. Need 3 yards for a fresh set of downs. They're at the 25 of Fargo North. South has not led in this game. Fell behind early 14-0. It was a 3-and-out after receiving the opening kickoff, and then the ensuing kickoff after that first touchdown for North. They fumbled it. That became another touchdown. Then it was a field goal and a touchdown for South as they will go with Semenko, and he'll bring the pile with him. Gets inside the 20 and enough for a first down. Strike that. That was Abu Tawali with the carry, and that is a first down. 1st and 10, ball at the 19-yard line. 8 minutes now left to play. Nissen will hand this one off, a run around the outside, and brought down inside the 10. Semenko with a 10-yard run and a first down. 1st and goal, South at the 9-yard line. Trawali will rotate in. Semenko will come to the near sideline. 1st and goal from the 9. South trying to find their first lead. And Trawali with the run. He is wrapped around by Friddle and stopped inside the 5, but he picks up 4 yards. Abu Trawali got the lone touchdown of this game for South so far. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 3. Again, if you're both North and South, you're really looking at time right now. South in the driver's seat with control of the football. 7 minutes now left to play. And it's work at quarterback and into the end zone. Touchdown. Semenko, the touchdown, a 4-yard run. South scores with 6:50 left to play in the game. Semenko's third touchdown of the season, and they will go for the extra point. South has their first lead. Here comes the extra point, and through the uprights, Semenko gets the touchdown. That is his third of the season. 17-4, South leads North, 6:50 to go. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
And that was Keaton Dockin, who got that extra point after Semenko's touchdown. 17-14, South leads by 3, 6:50 to go in this game. And Keaton Dockin, the sophomore, got the extra point, and now we'll do the kicking for South. South has really extended their depth in a lot of positions here in this game. Kickoff grabbed at the 10-yard line. It's bobbled and recovered by Dosh. And Dosh makes up for that drop play as he returns this one to the 49-yard line. Parker Dosh initially dropped it, picked it up, and brought this one towards midfield. Good field position here for North, trying to regain their lead, down 17-14. And wait a minute, we got a flag back down near the 25-yard line. It will be against the Spartans. Legal use of hands. It will be spotted near about the 26-yard line. They will bring this one back to the 17. So that big run for Nod as North will start at their 17-yard line, and South is able to hang on to this game and get this win. That's going to be a moment that's going to be looked back on by both coaches as, potential of changing your field position as Sem gets the pitch behind the line of scrimmage, tries to spin his way forward and maybe about a yard or two on the sweep. And that will bring up a second down. Sem gets a yard, second down and 9. Second and 9, North at their own 18-yard line. Welk awaits the snap. Little low, picks it up, recovers, a handoff, and a few yards coming away of Peter Halgo and a third down. That was Welk on the keeper. He will get 3 at a third down and 6. Inside of 5.5 left to play here in the fourth quarter in this EDC matchup. North looking for some chunk yardage and a first down. Welk throws. This one, is it caught? And it will be a first down. It's Sem with the catch, a 9-yard completion. His second catch of the game, but it's a first down, 1st and 10. Spartans up to the 30. You think about, you don't have that illegal use of hands penalty coming on that kick return, the drive that would have started at the 48, and you think about where North would be position-wise here. They had not gotten that penalty as Welk drops back, throws. This one's blocked, and an incompletion. Reese Kessel was able to get himself in front of that one, an incompletion, and a 2nd and 10 stops us at 4:45 left to play. Stay tuned after this one wraps up for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll get a chance to name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Plus looking for a chance to talk to members of the winning team when this one wraps up. That is all coming up on our post-game show here on yourliveevent.com. Ethan Welk, snap, rolls it to the near side. We'll pitch this one over to Halgo, and Halgo picking up some yards, getting by everyone, spins and is upended and finally stopped. It was Thomason who made the stop, but Halgo kept just moving forward, despite defense creating his obstacles. That will give him 7 yards. That was a hard-fought 7 yards, and now a 3rd down and 3. Ball up to the 37-yard line. Approaching 4 minutes left to play. And it's pitched deep in the backfield, and a run coming for Williams. Straddles the far sideline, finally stopped at the 42. And Williams with the run and the first down. He has come up in some big spots tonight for North. Ball up to the 37-yard line. North down by a field goal. It'll be a 1st and 10 at South's 43-yard line. And a handoff to Miller. Miller comes around, and he may have had enough for a first down on that run. Believe that is going to be Miller's first carry. And they will give him 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 36-yard line. North continuing this drive, and a handoff comes to Halgo, wrapped around and stopped shy of the first down. Halgo's 28th carry by my count. That one good for 2 yards, and we have a down player from South. Down player from South. Officials timeout taken. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
That down Bruin was Tyler Christensen. He is helped to the sideline. 3rd and 1 for North at South's 35-yard line. Halgo gets the handoff, first down, and will pick up a few extra yards before Colby Nishon will force him down to the ground. Halgo about a pickup of 3 and a first down for North. Both teams with 2 timeouts and 2.5 left to play. We are in the final quarter. And what has been a hard-fought contest in this crosstown rival between these two teams. Some movement on the line as Zeller moves from left to right. Welk waits for the block. will keep it himself. Will pitch this one over to Miller, rather to Haugo, and Haugo gets forced out of bounds. Haugo will get 3, and it's a 2nd down and 7. Ball to the 28-yard line. Time is stopped with 2:15 to play. If you're South, you concern yourself with, they score here, how much time will they leave us with? And then North keeping that in the back of their mind. Ethan Welk waiting for the snap. Makes the handoff, will throw, and incomplete. Miller was the intended receiver. 3rd and 7 for the Spartans. North looking for their 5th straight win to start the season. South trying to improve to 4-1. Both of these teams would have identical records should South get the victory tonight. 3rd down and 7, ball at the 28-yard line. Welk has the snap, will hand it off to Haugo, makes a cut, and is brought down shy of a 1st down. Strike that was Williams on the carry. And he will get 2. And big moment right now for the Spartans. 4th down and 5. They are at the 26-yard line of Fargo South, trailing by a field goal, and now North will take a timeout. Fargo North takes a timeout, want to think things over as they are going to go for it here on a 4th down. Already one 4th down conversion in this game. Again, a team that's just over 58% on 4th down attempts. Well, the game started. North kicked the ball off to South. South would go 3 and out. They would turn the ball over to North. North ended in the end zone. It was Peter Haugo scoring the touchdown, his 10th of the season. Ensuing kickoff, the ball was fumbled by Fargo South. North would turn around and score. Jeremiah Sem scoring his 4th touchdown of the season. Fargo South finally got on the scoreboard with 23 seconds left to play in the 1st quarter. Landed Dockin with the field goal. That one about a 35-yard attempt. 14-3 would be the score. And then after Tyler Christensen returned a fumble to about the 17-yard line, it was Demarion Semenko who would end that one in the end zone for the touchdown. And that is where we stood. That was Tawali with the touchdown. Semenko scored the last one to put South up front. 4th down and 5. North at South's 26-yard line, minute 34 left to play. Welk will roll out, looks to throw, and this one, if it's caught, it will be a 1st down. If it's in bounds, I should say, and it's not. And North will get the ball back with 1:29 to play, leading by 3. So it will be South. No, it was a completion. It will be enough for the 1st down. So North will keep driving, 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line of South. So North coming up big. Welk rolling out, goes to throw, ball is loose, and it's landed on back at about the 30-yard line. Welk took the hit, lost the football, and North hangs on to it. They're going to be bumped back here. They will lose 11. 2nd down and 21, back to the 17-yard line. Inside of a minute left to play. Welk dropping back, wants to take a shot towards the end zone, puts this one up, and it's incomplete. Zeller, the intended receiver, an incompletion. Third down and 21. North at South's 29-yard line, 48 seconds to play. Low snap. Welk will pick it up, throws towards the flat, connects with Sem, and Sem still remaining on his feet, finally gets brought down at the 30. So a completion. They won't get the first down. And now it's going to be a 4th down. And we're going to have a timeout. Spartans will take a timeout, a chance at one last play. Now they don't need to get the 29 yards to find the end zone. First down would reset the marker, but they're out of timeouts. North on the far sideline talking over what their plan is here. Remember, they do have a capable kicker if they want to get that field goal, which would tie things up at 17. Man, it looks like that's what they're going to try to do. Oh, Welk comes out. They're going to go for it here on a 4th and 21. 39 seconds left. And now South wants a timeout. Timeout on the field. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
39 seconds left to play. 17-14. South leads North. North has the football. 4th down, 21. They are at the 29-yard line. Ethan Welk will come out with the offense. South taking one of their timeouts. They have one remaining. North looking for the win. Here we go. Welk drops back, has time, eyes the end zone, takes a shot, and this one knocked away. It is incomplete. The defense able to break up that pass, and the Bruins will take over with 30 seconds left to play. The Bruins will come out. They will improve to 4-1 on the season. North will lose their first of the year. They will now be 4-1 on the year. Victory formation for South. And they will take a knee, and they get time rolling here as the sidelines, the fans getting excited. As South gets the win, a 17 straight points coming for the Bruins as they'll get the victory, 17-14. That is our final here tonight in South Fargo. Postgame show coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
And welcome to the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show final here at Fargo South. The Bruins score 17 unanswered points. They defeat Fargo North by a final of 17-14. South now on the season 4-1. Fargo North falling to 4-1 here this year. We got a lot coming your way here on the post-game show. We'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game as well. So a whole lot still to come your way here in the post-game. There was a lot of turnovers, 2 fumbles for Fargo South in this game. They overcome that to get the win. Fargo North has a fumble of their own. That one gets returned for good field position for one of the touchdowns that South was able to score in this game. But it came down to the little things in this contest, and ultimately it was a field goal that would be the difference maker in this game as Fargo South again gets the win 17-14. This is our Times Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll get our scoring recap coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here on our Times Express Car Wash post-game show, talking about a win here for Fargo South, 17-14 over North. South now 4-1, North now 4-1. Let's get our game scoring summary, and we'll start all the way back in the first quarter, 6:29 mark of the game. And it was Peter Haugo, a rushing touchdown, his 10th of the season. Extra point was made for Max Watson. 7-0, North would take the lead. On the ensuing kickoff, Fargo South unable to hang on to the football. They fumble it. North gets good field position. It ends with Jeremiah Sem's 4th touchdown of the season. Extra point was good, 14-0. All of that happened quick, happened within a span of about 3 minutes, and it looked like maybe North would have a big offensive outpouring. North averaging just over 42 points a game coming into tonight's matchup, and it looked like it may be one of those contests coming up. Well, it was 14-0, and then South started settling in on their offense. They were able to get inside the red zone, couldn't score, but ended with a field goal. It would be the second made field goal of the season for Landon Dockin, and that made that a 14-3 contest after one quarter of play. It'd be 14-3 until the 5:38 mark of the second quarter, and it was a touchdown run for Abu Tawali, and that made it 14-10 at the half. Teams had their opportunities in the third quarter, and it would be scoreless in the third quarter. Finally, going into the final quarter at the 6:50 mark, he had a lot of carries and finally found the end zone for his third touchdown of the season. Demarion Semenko scores. Extra point is good. 7-0. The scoring in the fourth quarter, that went to Fargo South, and North started driving. North put the pressure on. North went for it on a fourth down, unable to convert. They went for it on a fourth down, converted, went for it again on a fourth down, unable to convert, and South got the football back. Victory formation, sealed it away, and got the win. Again, the final 17-14, and a win for Fargo South here tonight at home. It is our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Another break coming up, and we'll have more coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town. We're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Back here on our post-game show, 17-14, South defeats North here tonight in a big EDC matchup. We'll have some interviews coming your way here. We'll get a chance to talk to Tyler Christensen as well as Taylor Lentz, one of the assistant coaches for Fargo South. That is coming up here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. While they make their way up, let's give out some of our post-game accolades. First, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And, well, there's a lot to pick apart here from Fargo South, but he scored the winning touchdown. Demarion Semenko will be the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game for Fargo South, so congratulations to him. And while RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, that will go for Tyler Christensen. Had a big fumble recovery, played well on the defensive side of the football. He set up a big touchdown. He is the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We'll take another break here on our post-game show. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back here on our post-game show, Tyler Christensen joining us. He was our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. First off, congratulations. A big win against North, which is always a rival. How does it feel to get that in front of your home crowd?
It feels really great, especially after what happened last year. You know, a game where we feel we could have done a lot better. We should have done a lot better. To come out here, get the win in these conditions, it feels really good.
You guys had a lot of big defensive plays. You had a lot of big defensive plays yourself, but you stop them at the goal line. You stop them on a drive to score. You make them go for it on fourth down twice. They get one. They don't get the other. How much did you guys enjoy that, and what was working right for you guys to get those big plays?
You know, we just played really physical up front. It was great. Everyone made plays up front. All the DBs made plays. Kozel put us in the right spots, and we went out there and executed. And we've got some really good players on defense.
It seems like turnovers have been the story of games for you, either when you win or when you lose. You guys have 2 turnovers. You get a big fumble recovery. How much do you guys pick each other up in those situations?
You know, it's just all about, going over to that guy and saying, hey, it's still good. Next play, move on. You just go on and you make the next play. Can't do much more than that, and that's what we did out here tonight.
I know you guys are going to enjoy this one. You guys have a rule about 24 hours. You get to enjoy this one, and I know you got Davies next week. Going to be another tough matchup for you guys, but what are the plans after this game to enjoy this win?
For me, I'm pretty chill. I just go home, relax, take a bath, and spend my weekend relaxing at home. I'm not going out partying or anything like that. That's not me.
All right.
I'm a pretty boring person.
Well, congratulations for you guys on the win. Congratulations on a great game.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We'll take another break here. We'll be back with more on our post-game show. This is high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. With the Hope Golf Course, you can enjoy your personal time in town. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Back on our post-game show, Taylor Lentz, one of the coaches for Fargo South, a former Vikings football player I used to cover, so I had to put him on the spot here on our post-game show. But you guys get a big win, but you fell behind early 14-0, some resiliency. It was a quick 14-0 deficit for you guys. What was that conversation like on the sideline?
Honestly, it was just trying to figure out what we can do to get our offense going defensively. Yeah, it was 14-0, but they were still playing very well. Otherwise, it was just the team sticking together as a whole. Last year, a lot of sophomores, a lot of immaturity. You can tell we really matured from this last year to this past year. So, I think the team as a whole, not just the coaches, but the team as a whole did a nice job of bouncing back from that 14-0 right away. So,
and special teams may be something that you guys have been looking to improve on week after week. You win by a field goal. Special teams obviously a big factor for you tonight. What did you like when you saw from that?
Landon had a nice field goal right away. Got the PAT. He did go off injured, and his brother actually came in and helped step up at the end. Actually, when we were down in our own inch line in the territory, we were debating on if we wanted to take a safety or not, and thankfully, Keaton Dockin did not hear us as we were yelling to take a safety, and he somehow, that second time around, he somehow got the ball off, and we were actually it's one of those where we kind of stepped back. I was like, yep, nope, that's perfect. So that worked out well for us. So
you talk about the unity of this team, and that's kind of been the message. I know early on some conversations about this junior class, a lot of juniors who were together as sophomores, growing together. You guys really had to extend your depth, it seems like, today with a couple injuries, wet playing surface. How did those guys really, you felt like, stepped up and answered that call?
I just think they were ready. Running backs, we got a pretty deep group. So we kind of trust every running back that we do have on our roster and make some plays. Quarterback-wise, Brevin stepped up. He's been doing pretty well in JV. And, he did tell me before he went in that he was a little nervous and he wasn't sure if he was ready for it. But just had to talk him up. And I thought he had a great drive there at the end, which took the lead. So.
All right, Coach, I know you guys got Davies, another tough one coming up next week, but I know you're going to enjoy this one. Congratulations on a nice win here at home.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll take another break here on our post-game show. It's high school football on yourliveevent.com.
Off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
And we're back one last time to wrap things up. Again, a big victory tonight for Fargo South. They win by a field goal, 17-14 over Fargo North. Both teams now 4-1 on the season. Next up for North is Grand Forks Red River at home. Well, Fargo South will be at home. They will take on Davies. Will be a tough matchup coming their way next week. This will do it for our Tommy's Express Car Wash. My thanks to Joey Hughes, our cameraman. Thanks to Fargo South for allowing us to come out here for this broadcast. Joel Morgan, remind you once again of our final score. Fargo South 17, Fargo North 14. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com.